So, the first movie wasn't really that bothered by it. Um, I mean, there were good things in it. I enjoyed it, but it just kind of felt uneven. And it was kind of the thing where, there are things in it you really like Seth Rogen, who's amazing and he's always really funny in any film he's ever in. But something about it just wasn't right. Like, it wasn't a terrible movie, it was still actually quite a good movie, but like Zac Efron's character was so annoying and it just it was just that bothered me. I thought his acting in it was terrible, and Dave Franco was a lot funnier and hitting more of the jokes, and he was funnier by miles compared to Afron. But somehow in this one they made him to be different. There's still like that sort of a bit of tension between obviously Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, like when they first see each other again at the beginning of this movie, and you can obviously understand why there is that sort of tenseness and all that. But he's not as annoying in this one, so at least that's better, right? I think this is better than the first one because I think the first one there were things that worked, but there wasn't something it wasn't like like a Seth Rogen comedy where like Pineapple Express or Superbad or even Knocked Up, stuff where a bunch of things really like hit and it was like a good Seth Rogen like movie, good comedy movie. Um, and thank God Craig Roberts isn't in this one at all, which is amazing because he was really bad in the first one. Like I like Craig Roberts, I like Submarine, but terrible performance in the first Bandy. But they just decided to chop that whole thing off because obviously it was Zac Efron's character's brother, but they've decided to throw it away like it didn't even exist. Well, I don't know why they did that for creative differences, maybe, but I think it's a good idea because he wasn't good in it. Anyway, so we have that. And the thing with this one, it is different because obviously you got Chloe Grace Moretz and the girl from the movie Dope, and obviously about the sororities and stuff like that. And you sort of, it's like the Zac Efron thing, you're supposed to hate them because they're so obnoxious. I didn't really, I knew they were doing bad things, but I didn't like passively hate them. They're very good actors. I don't know who the Nora girl is, but I like Chloe Grace Moretz, so I didn't actually hate them like I hated Afron in the first one where he was so obnoxious and he's like that kind of character anyway. Um, so I actually enjoyed their performances very well, very much. I didn't actually sort of, like I say, not enjoy their performances like with Afron in the first one and just find them annoying. Um, I thought they were good, and obviously there is that bit more of a dynamic with Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne that they try to dig a bit more into their relationship because I think you got like quite a bit of it in the first one, but I don't think they sort of developed it that much. So you get that. So that's good, and it is funny, and I think it's better in terms of I think the jokes hit more because in the first one there was kind of this weird thing where Seth Rogen bit of it was really funny, and then it kind of went in sort of in and out. Like Zac Efron jokes weren't really working. Then Dave Franco was hilarious, and then it kind of go back into Seth Rogen's really funny. Then Zac Efron not funny, and it was just kind of mismatched. But like this one isn't like that at all. It's like completely different movie compared to the first one. So I like that it's better, and I think there's stuff in it which isn't really been done in Seth Rogen's like films before, and I think that's good because they've done so many funny things in his films that you think up to this point maybe they're trying to find something and then it's going to fall flat. But no, I honestly would say that there were things that surprised me, and there were some things that also surprised me, but we won't go into plot spoilers, but it did surprise me some of the things that happened with the plot. Um, Not that they were bad or anything. It's just yes, wow. You'll find out if you watch the movie. So yeah, Dave Franco sort of in it, not really. He's in it more than Selena Gomez, which I'm kind of surprised by because Selena Gomez is in it literally for like 5 minutes, or maybe not even that, maybe like three. It's like in the trailer they make out she could be in the whole movie, and she's not. Like, because I thought the whole thing of the trailer was they're trying to show that Chloe Grace Moretz is trying to make them into more like the frat party thing, and then she'd be integrated to the plot. But no, that doesn't even happen. It's really, really bizarre. So yeah, I mean, that was kind of weird for me because I do like Selena Gomez. I mean, I don't think she's like a great like singer or anything, but I did like her in Spin Breakers with her acting ability. I thought that was good. But then in this, which is not given really anything, it's like a few minutes and then that's it. And I get what they're doing in terms of who's a bigger star because Chloe Grace Moretz has already been a star for like the last 7 years, and she had Kick Ass and she's done so many things and she's a fantastic actress. I really like her. So they're going for Chloe instead of Selena. Okay, but there could have been something like going on with that. But I think that's a missed opportunity. I'm not saying it ruins the film, but that could have been something. I mean, literally, all it is just they're a different sorority, and then they turn up again at the end of the film. That's it. And then it's just a bit like, feels a bit tagged on. Like, it makes sense with what happens at the end of the film, but it just, to me, it just seems a little bit tagged on. That
She's obviously in the movie, and then she's not in it till the end of the movie again. And then yeah, but
so to conclude, I think it's a lot better than the first one. I don't think the first one was terrible. Don't get me wrong; there were good things in it, but there were also some things that weren't so good in it. But I think it's a lot better, and I think it definitely hits more good than bad with the jokes and obviously with the acting ability and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's a recommendation. I wouldn't say like a really high recommendation because it's not like brilliant, but it's definitely decent and I think it's definitely worth watching.